From Prairie Lodge, this is the Sun City Report, a program to keep you up to date on what's happening in Sun City, Huntley. Your host is your fellow Sun City resident, WGN's Orion Samuelson.
Hello again, and welcome to our spring edition of Sun City Report. I'm your neighbor, Orion Samuelson. Delighted to share some interesting stories with you in our springtime edition. And I'm going to get right to it at the very beginning. The most welcome person for me for several months is here with me on this program. We have a restaurant. We have a pub again in Sun City. And George Arsenitis with Jameson's, thank you and welcome, welcome, welcome.
We are glad to be here. Thank you.
You've had the ribbon cutting and you're underway. But for people who haven't had the opportunity to stop by, let's talk about the difference in what we had and what Jameson's now brings to us.
As you will know, Jameson's has been in business for about a quarter of a century now. We have 6, this makes 7 units. And upon request by the residents of Sun City, we named it Jameson's, and we are bringing to them the Joe's menu. Comfort foods, little smaller portions. Everything on the menu is under $20, so it's very affordable.
Right.
And we accommodate their wishes. We're glad to be here. We look forward to a long, long, long relationship.
In the one story I saw, George, you said something very unusual happened on this decision. People from Sun City came to you and said, come and open a restaurant here.
Yes, they kept insisting that we apply. It was a
competition.
A little bit of competition, yeah. And several of them had heard that we hadn't done anything yet and said, why the hell don't you apply? At that point, I thought it was time to put our name in the hat.
So the pub will operate as a sports bar?
Exactly, exactly.
And new furniture? What else is new?
Everything in the restaurant and the pub is new, from floor to ceiling. The menus are new, the concept is new.
So tell me what a day will be like here. You're scheduled for a day at the Jameson's restaurant. When are you serving?
We are serving lunch and dinner 7 days a week. We open for lunch at 11:30. We go all the way through 9 o'clock Monday through Thursday, 9:30 on Friday and Saturday. And on Sunday, we will have our Sunday brunch as requested. And that will start at 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. And we will also include the regular menu for those that don't want the brunch but want to order off the menu.
And what about parties?
We are also been given the opportunity to book parties at the Drendel Ballroom, the Solarium, and every other room that's available for the residents as well as the outside population. And it has been booming.
Has it really?
Yes.
Are you booking already Christmas?
Actually, we're booking weddings in 2012.
Really?
Christmas has practically been done.
Have you ever had that kind of success before with the restaurants that you've opened this early?
Not this quick. We thought once the name is out and people know we're here, we've been booking before remodeling and reconstruction.
How long have you been in the business, George?
Since I was 13 years old, and that was about 45 years ago.
You know, a lot of people think that the restaurant business is just food. But it's a people business, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Take
what
care
about
of
staff?
It's all about staff.
Mm-hmm.
You're as good as your staff. Yes, we can control the pricing. Yes, we can control the quality of food we purchase and serve. And yes, we can control its cooking and recipes. But it all boils down to service.
And will we see any familiar faces on the staff here that we saw before?
I'm glad you asked that question. Yes, there were requests again by the residents of Sun City. So-and-so was a good service. So-and-so was a good bartender. So-and-so was a good busboy. So we waited until they applied. We interviewed them. We hired them based upon their training.
Right.
And quite a few of them have passed the test, and they are with us once again.
How long a training program do you have, George, for servers?
For servers, we have at least 2 weeks.
Do you really?
Yes. And we train them at the other locations where they're open and up and running, so the applicants, the trainees, actually see real action, real training,
Yep.
as opposed to theory.
One of the challenges, I think, that a restaurant has in Sun City is people driving by on 47 think it's a restaurant only for the residents of Sun City. How are you going to overcome that?
Marketing, advertising, newspapers, radio, and also the 2 signs on the retaining walls of Sun City. We've replaced the Walleye Grill name with a larger, more visible Jameson's restaurant. And hopefully that will help us. And word of mouth. Our success is based on the actual customer, our actual customer advertising us to the masses, to the public.
How important is the golf course to your business here?
It is important.
Yeah.
We asked the manager of the golf course, what did they have last season? And he said they had booked over 38,000 rounds of golf. And only 30% of that represented the residents of Sun City. So to us, that means there's a lot of outside interest in the golf course. And of course, golfers get thirsty.
Yes, they
So
do.
we welcome them to the pub. And today we have on the books over 30 golf outings with dinner at Jameson's here at Sun City.
How formal a meal would you be able to serve for a wedding or for that type of thing?
7
Whatever.
course, starting with butler-style appetizers and cocktails,
Right.
to a sit-down dinner with your soup, your salad, if you wish, a sorbet before the main entree arrives, the main entree with choices of vegetables and potatoes, desserts, and sweet tables, and of course, an open bar.
Open the menu for me. You said portions will be a little smaller. Prices will be under $20. What are some of the things I'll see on your menu?
Starting with the steaks, we have a small steak like a filet mignon, 7 ounces, to a carnivorous individual's meal of a 20-ounce porterhouse,
Oh, sounds good. Okay.
where you get both the filet and the New York strip
Right.
in one steak. And that's under $20. Now, if you want something lighter, those that are watching their figure, we also have luncheon specials. You can have unlimited soup, salad, and our Parmesan and Romano cheese crusted breadsticks, which we warm and bake in the oven here on site for lunch for $6.95.
Seafood?
Fresh seafood, at least 5 entrees of different types of fish every day, shrimp on the menu, and of course, as we've been asked, Friday night special is a fish and chips special, which is a beer-battered deep-fried cod.
I think I'm going to end this right now, George. I'm going to a table. If you have a table for me,
I
think
will-
I'll just walk right in.
I will
with
be
you.
more than happy to escort you there.
Well, as I said at the beginning, you are very much welcome here in Sun City, as
Thank
long
you.
as you've already learned, and we look forward to enjoying a lot of great social times.
Well, all we ask is, we know we're not perfect, so please let us know if we make a mistake. We will correct it. We'll fix it. We don't know how to fix it unless you tell us.
Thank you, George. Much success. And
Thank you very much.
welcome to Sun City. George Arsenitis, Jameson's Restaurant. That's the new gathering place in Sun City. Stay with us. There's more to come on the spring edition of Sun City Report.
This has been the Sun City Report. Your host has been WGN's Orion Samuelson.